Hello everyone. I'm sitting here just having a cup of tea, just thinking about things a little bit since spading that box garden earlier today. Spading it, not really spading it, but getting it ready to plant in. I was thinking some more about those little earthworms. Acinia fetida. Sometimes they're called manure worms. That's not quite as nice a name, is it? But you know, they make such a contribution to the world, to take up again on Darwin's quote, that it's hard to imagine any little creature that's made a greater contribution to the world than the lowly organized earthworm. They've made that because they keep burrowing through the earth and keeping it from being compacted. And of course they eat a lot of vegetation, and the product that passes through them as it happens is called earthworm castings, and they're some of the best fertilizer in the world. You know, I used to have earthworms long time ago when I lived in another state, and I used them just to take care of kitchen waste. You might know people who do that. I had a tub of them, and they were wonderful. All your peelings, potato peelings, watermelon rind, cantaloupe. They're not so great on citrus peels, and of course nothing of cooked food and meats are suitable food for them. But all the other things like apple cores and when you have too many celery leaves, they'll eat celery leaves. They'll eat anything like that. I gave them away, though, before we moved here because I just couldn't move everything, and to keep them in their bedding, it was very heavy. But also, they multiplied so fast in their little box that I finally just kept giving them away. Not only the whole set when I moved, but before that, because they do increase and multiply if you give them the right environment. By the way, setting up a little earthworm farm like that is a great project for kids. They just delight in it. And now that summer's coming, maybe that's an idea of something to do with the kids this summer. It's really easy. There are lots of directions for doing it and lots of ways for doing it that you can find on the internet, and you can just buy a few starter worms and feed them your fresh kitchen waste. If you run out or don't have enough kitchen waste to keep them happy, you can always stop at a local restaurant or a grocery store and just ask them for some of their produce waste, and they're always more than happy to give it to you. And now that summer's coming, if you enjoy melons, watermelon rind, honeydew rind, cantaloupe rind, the melons are their absolutely favorite food, and you can cut up that melon rind into just chunks 2 to 3 inches large, and dump them in the worm bin, and lo and behold, you come back, and the next time you visit them, all that's left is a paper little thin that's just the very outside edge. I've even known people who lived in high-rise apartments, penthouses, they were environmentalist types, but they had their living room coffee table that was really a worm bin. It sounds really gross to some people, but it was kind of neat for them, and it certainly makes life interesting. Anyway, I'm going to finish my tea here, so see you soon again. And think about a little worm farm. Lots of fun. Bye-bye.